How are you? I hope you're fine. Today we're gonna talk about the ratio and the proportion. So let's start. If I have here to tell you that the ratio here it compares between two numbers by division. We can write the ratio as a to b or a over b as a fraction, or we can say here a divided b. These are the three ways to write the ratio. If I here gives you this example, okay, write a ratio expressing the slope of L. So the ratio is what? The ratio to express the slope of L. Slope, remember, what does it mean, slope? Slope, it's rise over run. Rise over run, it means y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So in this diagram, as you see, we have here, this is x sub 1, this is y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So I get here that what I know here, y sub 2, it's here negative 2 minus what? Minus 3. So I have here negative 2, okay, negative 2 minus what? Minus 3 all over x sub 2. Where is x sub 2? Let's do it with another color here to make it more clear for you. Here x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So x sub 2, which is 2 minus negative 1. 2 minus and negative 1, put it in a bracket, don't forget. Negative 2 minus 3, we lose here $2, and then we lose here $3. The total loss is what? Keep it here. The total loss here is negative 5 over what? Over 2 minus and bracket. Remember, minus bracket, this is multiply hidden. Negative times negative, positive. So it will be 2 plus 1. Answer is 3. Okay, so I got here negative 5 over 3. It will be the answer negative 5 over 3. Okay, easy one. What about this question in the ratio of the side here? The ratio of the side length of a triangle is what? Is 4 to 7 to 5, and its perimeter is 96. What's the length of the shortest side? How can I solve it? Don't panic, it's very easy. So he gives me the ratio of the three sides of a triangle. So I have here 4 to 7 to 5, but I don't know their actual length, right? So I will do what? It's 4x, 4 multiply a number that I don't know here, and we have here 7x, and we have here 5x. All equals to what? 96, as it's given the perimeter. What does it mean, the perimeter? The perimeter, it's the perimeter, it's the total sides here, the sum of the total side. If you have here side 1 and side 2 and side 3, it's the total, the perimeter is the sum of the all sides together, 1 plus 2 plus 3. So it's given here by another thing. It's 4x plus 7x plus 5x gives me what, guys? Gives me 96. So I will substitute in the, we have here 4x plus 7x plus 5x. 4 plus 7 plus 5 gives me 16, the same x, equal to 96. 16x equal 96. So I want to get the value of just x divided by the coefficient of x, the number beside x. So here x will be what? X here, 96 divided 16 gives me 6. So x here is just 6. What's the value? Still, I didn't get the answer of the question he required here. What's the length of the shortest side? The shortest side here, guys, it's 4 what? 4x. So instead of 4x, I will substitute instead of x, it's what here? 6. So 4 times 6 gives me what? Gives me 24 centimeter. Okay, what about this question? The same idea, but listen here. The ratio of the angle measures in the triangle 1 to 6 to 13. Remember, measure of angles. When I have a triangle, the sum of the measure of angles in any triangle, yes, it's 180 degrees. So the sum of them 180 degrees. This information I know it. So x, let here the measure of the first one x, and then y, and then z. X plus y plus z gives me 180 degrees. Okay, so This is x, y, z. So I need now to know, I have here some ratios. The ratios are, let's do it by another color. Okay, the ratios here, x. Okay, the ratios here we have 1 to 6 to 13. Okay, as the previous example, we make this with x and this 1x and this 6x because this is the ratio, okay, between the measures, and this is 13x. The sum of all of them equal what? 180 degrees. We know it from the triangle here. The sum of the measures of triangle is 180 degrees. So x plus, this is 1x, he means here 1x, the same like x, plus 6x plus 13x gives me 180 degrees. 1 plus 6 plus 13, 7 plus 13, 20x equal 180. Divided by the coefficient here, divided by 20, so x will be 9 degree. Okay, so is it here x equal 9 degree? What do you think? Yes, x here 9 degree. What about y? Y here is what? Because here x equal 1, x equal 1, this is the first one. Here the second one, here 6. Okay, it's what? Keep it like if we have here x, y, and z. So y here, it's 6x. Y here is what? Is 6x. Y equal 6x. So instead of y, I will write 6 multiplies x is what? 9. 6 times 9, okay? And then this is 6 times 9 equal 54 degree. So y equal 54 degrees. What about the z? Here the third angle, it's 13 multiplies what? X. This is x. So 13 multiplies 9. Okay, guys? 117 degree. What about here? We have another point. We have to talk about a proportion. It's very easy, guys. We have talked about this last years when I have here A over B, it's equal to C over D. This is called what? Proportions. Okay, so we have here the two fractions are what? Or the two ratios here are equal. They are equal. Okay, when we have the are equal here, then remember, I have here extremes and means. The extremes here are A and D. A and D are called extremes, and I'm going to tell you why I'm mentioning this. BCR what BCR means. Let's see what I'm talking about here. Okay. We have in algebra 1, remember, the cross multiplication, they are what? They are equal, right? So I have here, if I say A over B equal to C over D, so the cross multiplication here, as you see, A here, okay, the we have here the cross multiplication, AD equal to BC. AD here equal BC. So when you have here 7, okay, for this example, the question comes like this. 7 over x, it's the same as 56 equals to 56 over 72. How can I get the value of x, my dear students? Very easy. Multiply cross multiplication. We have here 72 multiplies 7, the same as or equal to 56 times x. 56 times x. Okay, so we have here 504, the answer of the multiplication, the product, and equal to 56x divided by 56 divided by 56x will be equal to 9. What about this example I have got here? It's very easy, as you see, the cross multiplication. Okay, so z minus 4, okay, multiply the same z minus 4. So this is called squared. We have here repeated 2 times. Squared equals to 20 times 5. 20 times what? Times 5. Z minus 4 squared equals what? 2 times 5, 10, and we have 0, so 100. So remember, how can we do it? Okay, we have here z minus 4 squared and equals 100. So when you have the squared, how can we get rid of the squared? By square root of 100. So square root of 100. Square root of 100, here I did square root, gives me positive or negative 10. Okay, so z minus 4 equals to 10, or this is positive and this is for negative. So it gives me one time negative and the other time with positive. So I can say z minus 4 equal 10. Oh, and then z equals 4 goes to the other side by positive sign, so it will be 14. But I can say also z plus 4 equal 10. So here positive 4 goes to the other side with negative, so it will be 10 minus 4, so z equal 6. Okay, so z equals to negative 6. Okay, what about here another example? Solve the proportion here, the same idea. You can do it by yourself because it's the same idea. What about this one? I have here also cross multiplication, my dear students. 2y times 4y, it will be equal to 9 times 8. So we have 2 times 4, 8y power 2, y power 2, Miss Dina. We have here y times y. So y, we have taken this before in previous grades. Y times y, it's y. We have here 2 powers, power 1, power 1. It's power 2. We add the powers in the multiplication process. Okay, so y power 2 equal 9. So just y square root of 9 gives me positive or negative 3. So y positive or negative 3. Okay. Okay, so and this is also the same idea, guys. And here let's go to another kind of properties of properties. What are you talking about? It's very easy. When I have here the proportion, as you see, a over b and c over d are equivalent, right? So a multiplies d equal to b multiplies c, right? Okay, if I have here b over a, d over c, okay, it's the same as here a over c and equal to b over d. What are you talking about? Let's talk about numbers here. The proportion 1 over 3, it's equivalent to, this means that equivalent to 2 over 6, guys, right? What I do here, 1 over 3, and I know you know this point, and I have here down denominator 6. 3 multiplies what? Gives me 6. Okay, so what I do down in the denominator, I do up. 3 multiplies 2 gives me 6, and here the same multiplies 2 gives me 2. So it's here 2 over 6. This is equivalent. Okay, so I have here 1 multiplies 6, as you see. 1 multiplies 6, it's the same as 2 multiplies here 3. So I've got here 6 and I've got here 6, the same. Okay, so is it easy now? I think it is. Okay, as you see here, what did he do in this part? 3 over 1, it's the same as what? It's the same as 6 over 2. Okay, okay, again, 3 over 1, can you see the blue and red? 3 over 1, it's the same as 6 over 2. 3 over 1, the same as 6 over 2. We make here reciprocals, if you notice that. Make it more clear for you, my dear students. Here, when we have the fraction here, 1 over 3 equal 2 over 6, we can make the reciprocals too. So I can say, my dear students, 3 over 1, the same as equal to or equivalent to 6 over 2. Okay? Okay, let's have some questions here to make sure we understood. Given here 18c equal 24d, find the ratio of d to c in the simplest form. Okay, we have here, I have to write it, 18c equal 24d. So 18 over 24, it's what? It's d over c. That's what I'm talking about. So if I say 18c equal 24d, what should I do? 18 over 24, it's the same as d over c. Okay, then make what? Simplify. Simplify means divided. So the common between them, divided 6 divided 6, here divided 6 divided 6 gives me 3 over 4. So DC is 3 to 4. Is it easy? Another one. Okay, let's take another one here, guys. Here, okay, let's solve another Okay, this is okay. The ratio of the angle measures in a triangle is 1 to 5 to 6 was the measure of each angle. Remember measures, so it's now very easy. I have x and I have here what 5x and I have 6x. We're gonna add x plus 5x plus 6x gives you 180. Then x 1x plus 5x 6 and 6 gives me 12x equal 180 divided 12 and then get the answer. I hope you understood the lesson, my dear students. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.